So after kuona things have gone really bad, so this is part 3. After kuona vitu zimeenda mrama, oh, I feel so Kiswahili. After I couldn't take it any longer. I went to work kama kawaida after that night. Mi nikalala naka small twin fitted sheet and bed sheet naka blanketi ka twin size bed on a king size bed, and usiku ikaisha, and the following morning I went to work. So job yangu ilikuwa living, na sasa nimeona huku ni kubaya. Mi nikasema, I told my boss, mimi, give me as many days as you want. Give me as many days as you want. I'm gonna work 7 days a week, and yeah, end of story. And that's what I did. Nikafanya kazi. I was working every day, but the good thing about the job and the people that I was working for, they were really nice. So kazi yangu ilikuwa tu mchana, and then at night I sleep. So mi nikaishi huko for a while. I stayed there. Nikafanya kazi 7 days a week. Na mtu akisikia you're working 7 days a week, they think ni pesa umependa, but huna place ya kuenda. You don't. You just have to work. So I worked my everything off. Mi napata tu do. So it got to a point where nikaingia sasa, niko like, at that point nilikuwa nimefika point yenye I was so fed up. I was so tired of this roommating with my fellow Kenyans, just because oh, you ni wa kwetu, tutakaa na yeye dada. Oh gosh, that's one thing I wish I didn't even do. That was so crazy. If I were to go back there to that time, I'll not at all. So mimi nikafanya job. I got into Craigslist, nikaanza kutafuta a place where sitapatana mtu wa madharau. I'll get a contract, I'll get a lease with my name. Mtu akisema ni kunifukuza hana right, because I signed a contract and they've signed a contract and it's a lease. I'm staying there for 12 months period, 6 months period. Hakuna kunisumbua na kunipatia headache. So that's what I did. I started looking for places, nikatafuta places, and in the midst of that bado natafuta sasa nini vitu, bed, ninunue bed ninunue nini, because I'm starting a life from zero, kwa sababu kwenye nilikuwa naishi it was a furnished place. Kulikuwa na bed, nikanunua bed, nikanunua dresser, na hiyo dresser I left it kwa sababu when they told me to go get it, sikuwa na place. So I was like, nikatana. I don't know what they did with it. Maybe they sold it, I don't know. So mimi nikafanya nini? Where was I? Oh jeez. Yeah, I started buying stuff. Nikatafuta marketplace, Facebook, nikaanza kutafuta places and all that. Nikibuy vitu kidogo naeka kwa gari, because at that time I had a car. Alafu hii time yote yenye nafanya 7 days a week, bado vitu zangu ziko huko. So nikafika so vitu zangu zote ziko huko. Ikafika place, mi nikaendea vitu, and they were staying in my car. Vitu zangu zote kwa gari yangu, nguo zangu zote kwa gari yangu, everything, shoes, everything. So ungeingia kwenye gari yangu ilikuwa ya mtu homeless. And it's true, I was homeless. Siko na place. I was working there, naishi kwenye nafanya kazi, and I did that. I survived it. So I'll drink. So nikitafuta vitu, I got a bed, and I think I've shared. I think when I got that bed, nili share place on Facebook, I think. So mimi nikapata bed, a very, very beautiful bed. I'm usually proud of things that I get on my own. I'm so proud of that bed. I love that bed. Naipenda. So mimi nikaiona kwa nini, kwa marketplace. It was a very big bed. It couldn't fit in my car. So we had to get a U-Haul. So mimi penye niko saa hizo kazi, my friend is not driving, doesn't have a driver's license. I have a driver's license, but I don't think I can drive a truck. So I called a friend of a friend, akaniambia, well, yeah, nitakuja nikusaidia, I'll come with the friend tukusaidie. They were very nice friends. So wakakuja, tukachukua U-Haul, what did we do? Tukaenda na gari, tukaacha gari kwa hiyo U-Haul, and we drove to kwenye uko. Tukachukua kitanda. It was a very beautiful bed. I still have it. We got the bed, and then tukakuja. So mi napata bed. It's a queen size bed. It's a very big bed, and I don't have anywhere to put it. Nimekuja na bed. Sina place ya kuweka kwa sababu naishi kwenye na work na niko na bed na sina place ya kuweka. So I ended up using my boss's storage. Oh my god. Nikaiweka huko. So mimi niko homeless, but niko na kitanda kubwa na hata siwezi lalia. Nikaweka huko kwa nini kwenye nilikuwa naishi, bado sasa niko homeless, and I don't like using that word because I had a roof over my head, but I didn't have my official place, So me kaika bed hapo, and I continued working. I'm still saving, and I'm still looking for a place where I can sign a lease and hopefully not live with anybody mwenye amekaribia huko kwetu. So that's what I did. I got a very nice place in Newcastle, and I got a room. I got my own bathroom. I got everything, and I have a car. Niko na job. So life from there, ilikuwa too poor. It was beautiful. Alafu sasa nikatafuta mtu mwingine akuja ni apeleke bed kwenye nilikuwa naishi. Oh my gosh, nikapelekwa bed. Alafu kupelekwa bed, it was like revenge buying. I was like, huyu mtu anajifanya na kitanda. Like, who does that? Just I just can't. It's like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I think about that and I feel like my head's gonna explode, because it's like, oh my gosh, like, really? You're an adult and this is how low you're gonna whatever. Utaenda hivi chini. Well, Kiswahili hata makes sense. It's to be so low to hurt somebody else. But it's who they are, They just try to impose their insecurities on somebody else because they can't deal with themselves. But that's who they are. Yeah. So mimi nikamaliza, and nikapata house, nikapata bed. Nimepata bed, sina mattress, sina box spring, bed ni skeleton. So tena kurudi kwa duka. So mimi in revenge shopping. So I don't remember how much I got the bed for, but it was not that expensive at the outrageous amount. No. So I went kwa kununua mattress sasa. I got there, and unajua sana naona mattress, and I'm like, oops, yeah, good, nakalia naona ziko poa. So I nikapata the mattress that I wanted, and then tukana kwa box springs. Nikaona kuna box springs flat, ukitaka kuna zenye ziko na remote. I was like, I want that one with the one with the remote. Hata sijui remote what it was doing. Me niko like, I want that one with the remote, kwa sababu tu nimesikia remote. And oh my gosh. Yeah, I got that one. Yenye mattress, soft box spring. That box spring was very expensive. I think everything amounted to like $2,000, just the mattress and the box spring. I was like, oh, what to one, and yeah, but it is what it is. Like, I was so upset, and I'm gonna get everything that I want and I deserve. Watu najifanya hapo kwa kwende kabisa, but at the end of it all, Mungu alinibariki, and I landed myself place poor in my life. Sasa at that point nilikuwa na lease So I had a contract. Hakuna mtu angeni shake hapo kiniambia you have to go right now. No, I had a contract. I'm gonna be here for however long the contract states. I paid my rent and everything, and yeah, so I think at that point, so kutoka hapo ndio God alifungua my doors, everything, like God opened my doors, God blessed me, and I started my healing process, because it's a lot, it's a ton of things to go through. It takes a lot to, you know, get through it. It takes a lot to just like look back and you can laugh about it. It takes a lot to forgive too, because and from my own experience, forgiveness is not easy. And one thing that I've learned is, or at least how I deal with it, is I cannot forgive somebody unless or until I forgive myself for putting myself in that situation first. Because me going to live with all of those people and whatever they did, first, mimi ndio nilienda hapo. It's not like I couldn't afford living place ingine and with different people, but I had that mentality, or I needed the security of like, oh, this person is from home, they're nice, oh my gosh. So first I had to come into terms and forgive myself for putting myself in that situation first, you know, for me to be able to like forgive and then move on. I don't believe in forgive and forget. No, I believe in forgive, learning, and moving on. That's one thing that I've learned, or that's how I do it. Because there's no way you're going to tell me somebody's going to wrong you and then you're just going to forget it. No, you're going to learn, or at least learning a lot from your experience. You're not going to go back to like put yourself in that situation or a situation close to that. You'll always be alert. Your antenna itakuwa too sharp. Ding, 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 siende hapo. Ding, go there. So yeah, yeah, I think that's the end of your story. But you know, I forgave everybody. Hata wakiniongelesha, I still talk to them. I don't see a big deal in that. That's over now. Mimi venye nini, after I moved nikaenda kuishi mbali kabisa. God blessed me. My job ilikuwa poa, and then after that I got a job closer to where I was living. I got a very nice company, got everything. Life was perfect. Mimi nilikuwa naishi perfect. So hapo sasa niko na place yangu, niko na gari, niko na everything. I started traveling. Oh my gosh, I like that. Those moments are so good. And niko na car home, niko like, well, I think I need a week off. Now call my boss and I'm like, you know what, I'll be taking this the whole week off, and she'll find somebody to work that week, and then we need a vacation proper. Hey. I used to like travel, and yeah, I think from that, Nika, I started seeing life in another light. God blessed me, and one thing that I learned, you know, and something that my mom has always told me is, sometimes for God to bless you, he has to get you out of where you are, out of your comfort zone, out of where you feel like you're at your safest, because it needs you to trust in him and trust the process too. So yeah, it's very, very important to, you know, try. Ukiona kitu happen, don't think like it's happening, because most of the times bad things happen to us and we are so quick to blame the devil and say like, huyu shetani ananikujia. No, sometimes things happen for God to bless you. He has to move you out of some spots. You know, you're surrounded by people who have malicious intentions, who are jealous of you, who just have bad jujus and mentality kidogo. Lazima anakutoa hapo and you go get blessed in elsewhere. Because about, you know, I sometimes, like, personally, when I talk about this, I am very, 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 I love this. I love talking about this. And I feel like it's close to very many people, because I know so many people who've gone through the same thing that I've gone through. If not the same thing, something similar to that. But sometimes, if you're going through a rough patch, if you feel like you're not wanted somewhere, usidhani ati ni wewe hupendezi or you're not a nice person. Sometimes God will take you out of somewhere, just anakutoa hapo and takes you somewhere else to bless you, because blessings zenye amekupangia, he cannot bless you with some watu wako na maroho chafu, jealousy and all that combination ya ujuju mwingi. So he need, oh my gosh, my nose, yeah, excuse me, he needs to take you somewhere else to bless you. He needs to take you somewhere else for you to trust in him more, and he also needs you to be a testimony. Unasimama and you can say yes. Sometimes, like Mimi personally, it's not like I know what to tell somebody, because I have people who call me and they tell me this, but tukiongea, I end up telling them my story, and they're like, wow, na unajua. So sometimes we go through things so that we can have testimonies, and we can tell other people who are going through the same situation that particular time, and also give them hope that if you made it, they can also make it. So yeah, so just vitu zingine, they're just there to happen, and they must happen. And alafu saa zingine we get, and then the other thing that I've seen, the time mimi nilikuwa naishi everywhere I was living it, I was praying to God, namwambia, please bless me with my own space. I need to bless me na my area, bless me na vitu zangu, kwa sababu hata kama those people are not mean, saa zingine hata utakula mtu anakuangalia vibaya, hata unaweza nyongwa. They're just that mean. So saa zingine, I don't even know what I was saying, but anyway, get what you want to get from this, and just know that just because somebody else doesn't like you, it's not because you're not nice or you're not attractive, or yeah, they have their own issues. Everybody has got their own issues, but some people's issues are so big that they cannot deal with themselves, and they just can't. So unatoka tu na unaenda, and just taking a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, do what you need to do, pray, believe, trust in God. I think, yeah, today I feel like I'm a preacher. I don't know, but I feel in my heart that somebody needs to hear this. I don't know why, but that's the end of my story, and hopefully somebody learns from it. Share this video if you liked it, or if you know somebody else who is doing whatever they're doing, who's in a bad place, or just to encourage somebody. And yeah, this brings us to the end of this series. It's gonna be 3 videos, so if you're watching this, this is the 3rd part. You can go ahead and watch the first part, where I start from like my journey to Seattle, and yeah, and yeah, after I moved out, after nimeenda kuishi peke yangu and all that, that's when I met my husband. That's when God blessed me, we got married, got a baby. Tukahama Seattle. I'm in another state, and I feel God is blessing us every day. And yeah, so right now we have family up north in Seattle, and in June of this year we went to visit, and when we landed in Seattle at the airport, nilipata hadi panic attack. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm here again. So many bad things happened to me when I was there, and I didn't know how bad it was until nilienda ku visit, and I was like, oh my gosh, I relived the whole thing again, and I was like, oh my gosh. Ooh, yeah, I was getting that. But all in all, God is faithful. And my babe, it's time for her dinner, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her dinner. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, give it a like, and don't forget to share. I hope that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, so subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.